and then go on the internet and use that link to his property. I mean, it's complicated, but
Or you could try a vertical.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do, I think that's gonna be my next step, because I've got, like 5 or 6 big mature oak trees. And I found a, method to put a, line up in there that would be easily retrievable. By mounting a hook on there, and it's got a loop, and you can pull the hook up and get it, go around the loop and pull it back down, so you can put it up and take it down if you need to.
but your power lines are gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
With the noise, with
Yeah.
the vertical.
And verticals pick up more noise, like, because power lines and a few other things are I don't understand why, but they're vertically polarized.
Okay,
So you get more noise on the vertical from the power line.
all right,
And the proximity of the vertical is gonna be a problem. It's gonna be
yeah, because it would be
really close.
same place as the bare end of my infed.
Yeah.
So,
But, I mean, I do all over the world on my vertical at, which is 20 something feet from the power line at 50 watts on FT8,
okay.
because it doesn't care about the noise.
So one person that I talked to said try doing slope, because if you slope it, it
All right,
has a tendency to be directional in the direction away from the slope.
right. The
Toward
downhill
the
side.
slope, downhill side, yeah. So
Test
that-
question.
Yes. So anyway, I was thinking about doing that, because the way I put my antenna up, I've got it up on clothesline pulleys, about 18 feet up. One end is up on a queen palm, the other end is up in an oak tree. But I was thinking that if I just lower that one end, find some way to secure it low so that it
Just keep it over like a person's height.
Yeah.
Make sure it's at least like 10 feet up,
Yeah,
the low end.
so
Yeah.
I might give that a shot. Try to.
Especially on the end fed.
Yeah,
It's a little high voltage on the end.
oh, yeah,
Cause that's safety on the slopers is good.
Okay, so I guess since I hadn't been in it that long, I guess it's the last few years digital has taken off, like FT8. I saw some statistics a while back on what percentage that was, and it was amazing. I mean, it's definitely there's also, as part of that software suite, the WSJTX stuff, there's JT65, which, and it got me kind of interested when I was researching a little of this because I found some articles on how you can do moon bounce. Oh, did I not? Probably
I
not.
I was talking, so I didn't see if you did.
It says it's recording. Is that what you
Yeah,
have?
it says it's
All right.
recording. And it showed how you could do moon bounce using JT65 without anything other than adding a low noise preamplifier and a 100-watt radio. So, of course, you need a Yagi, but it actually made it sound like you could do it for a reasonable price. And that's what one of the things JT65 was set up for was stuff like Earth or moon bounce. And it uses what they call time synchronous transmissions, where it alternates, similar to what FT8, FT4 uses, where you transmit and you receive it in a fixed time interval back and forth. It's capable of actually, I guess, a little better than FT8 where it can do minus 24 dB signal noise ratio. And I think FT8 is just a little over 20. It uses a multi-tone audio frequency shift keying like FT8 and FT4. This is I think that's a JT65 somewhere. It should have the mode, but I don't see it. But it looks like in this one, they're actually looking at doing some.
Oh, look over on the right-hand side underneath the big blue table.
There you go. Yeah,
65B.
JT65. I couldn't. And it's got to be there somewhere. What the frequency is?
144 in the blue.
Okay, 144. So it's, I think, maybe 2 meters to the moon. Hard to say, but anyway, that's what a typical interface for JT65 looks like. Very similar to FT8 and FT4. What type of modulation is used for JT65 contacts?
Alpha.
What's one advantage of the JT65 mode? Bravo.
Yeah.
Which of the following digital modes is especially useful for Earth-Moon-Earth communications?
Would it be JT65?
It could be.
Delta. No answer.
Although I wonder if you could use MSK 144.
No idea.
Because that's set up for meteor scatter. I don't know. Which of the following describes a method of establishing Earth-Moon-Earth contacts?
Something about time synchronous.
Yeah.
transmissions.
Alpha. Yeah.
Okay. Another mode, and there's you can actually get little transmitters that send out APRS packets so that you can track things. Some of the balloons will do APRS as well as whisper. And you can track where they are. I don't know if the Pico balloons that the guy down in Sebastian, is that whisper or APRS? I was thinking it was whisper. Yeah, but it's similar. And APRS uses the AX.25 protocol, and it sends unnumbered packets, where some of the other digital packet protocols, the packets are numbered so you can reconstruct them in the right sequence. This just sends out basically individual unnumbered packets, so there's no reconstruction. If it has GPS, it can send that location as part of the APRS packet. And we did that in the 10-mile run last year at the Space Force. And one of the, well, the lead car and the trailing car had APRS transmitters in them. And one of the runners had a unit, and we could track him doing the race. They're going to do it again December 12th, I think, Michael.
I thought it was the 9th, but
No.
just a
All right.
minute. Let me look it up.
Somewhere in that 9th, 12th range. So that's where it gets the longitude and latitude if you got GPS. And like I said, they
Yeah.
use
It's Saturday, December the 9th.
The 9th, okay. Morning, I have to get up early, huh?
But not as early as you had to last year, I hear.
Yeah. I don't want to do that again. 3 o'clock in the morning and then spend 2 hours trying to find the lighthouse in the dark.
Yeah, it's different out there in the dark,
Oh,
definitely.
is it ever?
Yeah,
And the maps don't show the roads.
no.
Yeah.
Restricted area. So what digital protocol is used by APRS?
Charlie.
AX25. What type of packet frame is used to transmit APRS beacon data?
Unnumbered.
Because it acts like a beacon, it's just sending out information. It's a one-way transmission. How can an APRS station be used to help support a public service communications activity?
I agree with that.
Yeah, global position.
Which of the following data are used by the APRS network to communicate station location?
Delta.
Latitude and longitude. If you got a GPS. What technology is used to track in real time balloons carrying amateur radio transmitters?
I'm gonna say Charlie, but I'm impressed that they threw the war in there.
APRS. Okay, meteor scatter. And here's our MSK 144. It's another one of the WSJTX modes that was designed specifically to do meteor scatter.
Maybe MS.
Huh?
MS, meteors.
Meteor scatter.
Maybe.
I'm not sure what the K stands for, but it uses 15-second transmissions like FT4, where it transmits 7.5 and receives 7.5. Since I've never actually used it, not sure about the short transmissions with rapidly repeated call signs and signal reports. But that's really the way most of those modes work. That's all it really sends is a call sign and a signal report and maybe your grid square in some cases. That's what MSK 144 looks like. Again, it's somewhat similar to the other digital modes where you've got a waterfall and it's showing all the stations, what signal level is. Not sure what DF is unless that's the time difference, because they usually show you the offset, how much delay you have, because that's very critical. And the frequency. Which of the following digital modes is designed for meteor scatter communications? What would that be?
Bravo. MS.
Which of the following is a good technique for making meteor scatter contacts?
15. Probably Delta. All,
Yeah, because it's
I'm
at
gonna
least A
go
and
with
B.
Delta.
I mean,
all of this stuff.
yeah.
All that stuff. All right.